Think Christmas is just about Santa, stockings, and trees? Think again. While many of us picture cozy firesides, gift exchanges, and carols, Christmas traditions around the world are as diverse as the cultures that celebrate them. Today, we're taking you on a global journey to explore how different countries add their unique twist to this beloved holiday. From festive feasts to quirky customs, you'll be amazed by what we uncover. So grab a hot chocolate, or maybe something more exotic, and settle in, because we're about to dive into the fascinating ways people celebrate Christmas across the globe. Let's start with Japan, where Christmas isn't a traditional holiday, but has taken on a life of its own. For many Japanese families, Christmas Eve is all about one thing: KFC. Yes, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Thanks to a wildly successful marketing campaign in the 1970s, KFC became the go-to meal for Christmas celebrations. Families place their orders weeks in advance to ensure they get their festive fried chicken bucket. Another fun twist: Christmas in Japan isn't about religion. It's more of a time for couples, similar to Valentine's Day in other countries. Romantic dinners, light displays, and gift exchanges make it a magical evening for many. Now let's head to Iceland, where Christmas is a mix of folklore and fun. Here, you won't find just one Santa Claus, but 13 mischievous figures known as the Yule Lads. Each Yule Lad visits homes on different nights leading up to Christmas, leaving gifts for well-behaved children, or potatoes for the naughty ones. These characters, like Spoon Licker and Door Slammer, are as entertaining as they are peculiar. Adding to the magic is the tradition of the Christmas cat, a giant feline said to devour anyone who doesn't receive new clothes before Christmas. It's a quirky way to ensure everyone stays on their best behavior, and stylish too. In the United States, Christmas is a grand spectacle of lights, music, and traditions, each as diverse as the country itself. Families gather to decorate their homes, often competing to see who can create the most elaborate light display. Christmas movies like Home Alone and It's a Wonderful Life are staples of the season, and stockings hung by the fireplace are a must for children eagerly awaiting Santa's arrival. A uniquely American tradition is the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree in New York City, a dazzling centerpiece that draws millions of visitors each year. And of course, there's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which unofficially kicks off the holiday season, with floats, music, and the iconic Santa Claus closing the show. Heading north to Canada, Christmas celebrations reflect the country's multicultural heritage. In Quebec, the season is marked by Réveillon, a lavish Christmas Eve feast featuring dishes like tourtière, a meat pie, and sugar pie. In Newfoundland, you might encounter mummers, costumed revelers who go door to door, singing and performing skits in exchange for treats. Another Canadian favorite is the Santa Claus Parade, which originated in Toronto and has become a beloved tradition across the country. Whether it's skating on frozen ponds, sipping on hot chocolate, or gathering for midnight mass, Canadians celebrate Christmas with warmth and cheer. Across the Atlantic in the United Kingdom, Christmas is steeped in tradition and nostalgia. The holiday season begins with the switching on of elaborate Christmas lights in cities like London and Manchester. Caroling is a cherished activity, and mince pies and Christmas pudding are must-haves on the holiday menu. The British also love their Christmas crackers, colorful paper tubes that pop when pulled, revealing small gifts and paper crowns. And don't forget the Queen's Christmas message, now the King's, a tradition since 1932 that brings the nation together in reflection and hope. Now let's head to the Philippines, where Christmas is the longest holiday season in the world, beginning as early as September and lasting until January. The country's predominantly Christian population celebrates with an explosion of color, music, and light. One standout tradition is the Simbang Gabi, a series of 9 dawn masses leading up to Christmas Day. After each mass, locals enjoy delicacies like bibingka, a type of rice cake, and puto bumbong, purple rice cakes steamed in bamboo. The grand finale of the season is the Giant Lantern Festival in San Fernando, where intricate, glowing lanterns light up the night sky. Traveling to Mexico, Christmas is all about Las Posadas, a 9-day celebration reenacting Mary and Joseph's search for shelter. Communities come together for processions featuring candlelight, songs, and sometimes even live donkeys. Each night ends with a fiesta, complete with piñatas and delicious foods like tamales and pozole. On Christmas Eve, families gather for a special dinner, followed by midnight mass. And don't forget the colorful piñatas. Breaking one open is a highlight for children and adults alike. In Peru, Christmas, or Navidad, is a colorful and deeply spiritual celebration that blends Catholic traditions with the country's rich cultural heritage. The season begins with nativity displays, known as pesebres, which are lovingly set up in homes, churches, and public squares. These displays often feature traditional Andean elements, such as llamas or alpacas, alongside the usual nativity figures, reflecting Peru's unique cultural identity. On Christmas Eve, known as La Noche Buena, the Good Night, families gather for a festive midnight feast. The meal typically includes lechon, roast pork, or pollo a la brasa, roast chicken, served with tamales, rice, and fresh salads. Sweet treats like panettone, a fruit-filled sweet bread, and cups of hot chocolate, despite the summer heat, are Christmas staples. Sharing panettone and hot chocolate is a cherished tradition that brings families and communities together. After dinner, many Peruvians attend Misa de Gallo, Rooster's Mass, a midnight church service that celebrates the birth of Christ. It's a time of prayer, joy, and reflection, accompanied by the sound of church bells and festive fireworks lighting up the night sky. In the Andes, Christmas often incorporates indigenous customs, with celebrations including traditional music, dances, and vibrant costumes. One unique tradition is Santuranticui, a massive Christmas market held in Cusco, where artisans sell handcrafted nativity figures and holiday decorations. In Peru, Christmas is a fusion of faith, culture, and family, creating a vibrant and meaningful celebration that reflects the country's diverse heritage. In Germany, the Christmas season is steeped in tradition and a touch of magic. The iconic Weihnachtsmärkte, or Christmas markets, are a feast for the senses. Visitors stroll through rows of wooden stalls, sipping mulled wine and nibbling on roasted chestnuts, while browsing handmade ornaments and gifts. On December 6th, St. Nicholas visits children, leaving treats in their shoes. But beware of Krampus, a horned figure from Alpine folklore, who punishes misbehaving kids. Germans also have a special custom of hiding a pickle ornament on the Christmas tree, with the first person to find it receiving a small prize. Australia offers a sun-soaked twist on Christmas, as the holiday falls during the height of summer. Forget snowmen. Australians celebrate with barbecues on the beach, featuring fresh seafood, grilled meats, and tropical fruits. Carols by candlelight events bring communities together for evenings of song under the stars. Santa often makes an appearance, sometimes swapping his sleigh for a surfboard. And while it's not a traditional white Christmas, Aussies know how to make the season just as magical. In the Netherlands, Christmas is all about family, food, and the festive arrival of Sinterklaas. Celebrations begin on December 5th with St. Nicholas Eve, when Sinterklaas, dressed in bishop's robes and accompanied by his helpers, delivers gifts to children. Leading up to this, Dutch kids place their shoes by the fireplace or door at night, often with a carrot for Sinterklaas's horse, in hopes of waking up to small treats like chocolate coins, marzipan, or spiced cookies. While December 5th is gift-focused, December 25th, First Christmas Day, is more about enjoying a cozy, family-centered day with a delicious meal. Traditional Dutch Christmas dinners often include roast meats, vegetables, and decadent desserts like a fruit-filled loaf. Some families also celebrate Second Christmas Day on December 26th, a relaxed continuation of the festivities with outings or visits to friends. Adding to the holiday charm are the Christmas markets and ice skating rinks that pop up across the country, making the season even more magical. The Dutch balance the excitement of Sinterklaas with the warmth of Christmas Day, creating a festive season that's both joyful and heartfelt. Now, let's head to Ireland. Christmas is a magical time filled with age-old traditions, religious significance, and plenty of festive cheer. The season kicks off with the lighting of Christmas candles, a practice rooted in Irish Catholic history. Families place a candle in their window on Christmas Eve to welcome Mary and Joseph, and as a symbol of hospitality and hope. Church plays a central role in Irish Christmas celebrations, with midnight Mass on Christmas Eve being one of the most significant events. Families gather in beautifully decorated churches to reflect on the meaning of the holiday, often enjoying time with neighbors and friends afterward. A traditional Irish Christmas dinner is a grand feast, typically featuring roast turkey or goose, ham, stuffing, potatoes, and vegetables, with Christmas pudding or mince pies for dessert. Many Irish families also include spiced beef, a dish unique to Ireland, served cold as part of the Christmas spread. Crackers with small gifts and jokes add a playful touch to the meal. One of Ireland's most unique customs is the Wren Boys Parade, celebrated on St. Stephen's Day, December 26th. Historically, groups of people would dress in colorful costumes, sing, and parade through towns to honor an old Irish legend about a wren bird. Today, the event is more symbolic, with festivities and performances that keep the tradition alive. Christmas in Ireland also features lots of music, from carols sung by choirs to traditional Irish songs played on fiddles and pipes. For many families, gathering around the fire to share stories and laughter is the heart of the holiday. With its warm hospitality, deep-rooted traditions, and festive charm, Christmas in Ireland is a heartfelt celebration of togetherness and joy. In New Zealand, Christmas is a summer celebration filled with sunshine, outdoor activities, and a distinctly Kiwi flair. The holiday coincides with school vacations, so it's a time for families to come together and enjoy the warm weather, often at the beach or in the countryside. One of the unique symbols of Christmas in New Zealand is the Pohutukawa tree, also known as the New Zealand Christmas tree. With its bright red blossoms, the Pohutukawa is a beloved part of the festive season, often featured in decorations and cards. Its vibrant color and coastal presence perfectly complement the summer vibe of a Kiwi Christmas. Christmas Day begins with church services for many families, followed by a relaxed and festive meal. Traditional roasts are common, but many opt for a barbecue featuring grilled lamb, seafood, and fresh salads. Pavlova, a meringue-based dessert topped with whipped cream and fresh fruit like kiwis and strawberries, is a quintessential Christmas treat that's a must-have on the holiday table. Caroling is a popular activity in New Zealand, often held outdoors in parks or at community gatherings. Events like carols by candlelight bring people together to sing holiday favorites under the summer sky, creating a warm and festive atmosphere. For Kiwis, Christmas is about spending time with loved ones, embracing the outdoors, and celebrating the season in a way that blends traditional customs with the laid-back, adventurous spirit of New Zealand. It's a uniquely joyful and sun-soaked holiday experience. Heading over to Ethiopia, we find a very different celebration. Here, Christmas is called Jenna and takes place on January 7th, following the Julian calendar. The day begins with an early morning church service, where worshipers dress in traditional white garments. Afterward, families share a festive meal of injera, a type of flatbread, and doro wat, a spicy chicken stew. Another unique tradition is the Jenna game, a type of field hockey played during the season. It's a lively way to bring communities together. In Finland, Christmas is a serene and reflective time. Many Finns start their celebrations with a visit to the sauna, a tradition that symbolizes cleansing and relaxation before the holiday. On Christmas Eve, families gather for a feast that often includes ham, fish, and casseroles. One heartwarming Finnish custom is remembering loved ones who have passed by, visiting cemeteries and lighting candles, creating a beautiful glowing landscape of remembrance and peace. In Greenland, Christmas is a magical and deeply traditional time, celebrated amid snow-covered landscapes and long Arctic nights. The holiday season begins with the lighting of an Advent candle each Sunday, leading up to Christmas, creating a cozy and reflective atmosphere in homes. A unique aspect of Christmas in Greenland is the tradition of exchanging handmade gifts, with items like mittens, scarves, and ornaments crafted from natural materials, such as sealskin or bone. These thoughtful gifts highlight the importance of community and resourcefulness in Greenlandic culture. On Christmas Eve, families gather for a festive feast that often features local specialties like sua asat, a soup made from seal or reindeer meat, fish dishes, and mattak, whaleskin with blubber. Sweet treats like cakes and cookies are also enjoyed, accompanied by coffee or hot chocolate to ward off the cold. Caroling is a cherished activity, with groups singing traditional hymns in both Greenlandic and Danish as they visit homes in their community. Another special tradition involves star-shaped lanterns hung in windows, symbolizing the Star of Bethlehem and adding a warm glow to the dark, wintry nights. In Greenland, Christmas is a time of togetherness, reflection, and honoring traditions that have been passed down through generations, all while embracing the beauty of their Arctic surroundings. Italy offers a rich tapestry of Christmas traditions centered around family, food, and faith. The holiday season officially begins on December 8th with the Feast of the Immaculate Conception and ends on January 6th with Epiphany. Presepi, or nativity scenes, are a quintessential part of Italian Christmas, with intricate displays found in homes, churches, and public spaces. On Christmas Eve, families enjoy a special meal known as the Feast of the Seven Fishes, featuring a variety of seafood dishes. And instead of Santa Claus, Italian children look forward to a visit from La Befana, a kind, witch-like figure who delivers gifts on Epiphany. In Zimbabwe, Christmas is a vibrant and community-focused celebration, blending Christian traditions with local culture. The holiday begins with church services on Christmas morning, where congregations gather to sing, dance, and celebrate the birth of Jesus. These services are often lively, with colorful outfits, traditional music, and joyful performances that reflect the country's rich cultural heritage. After church, families come together for a festive meal, which is typically enjoyed outdoors due to the warm summer weather. The Christmas feast often includes roasted goat, chicken, or beef, accompanied by sadza, a staple maize porridge, and an array of fresh vegetables. Sharing food with neighbors and the less fortunate is a common practice, reinforcing the spirit of generosity and community. Children in Zimbabwe look forward to receiving new clothes at Christmas, which they proudly wear to church and during the day's festivities. Instead of elaborate decorations, many homes are adorned with natural greenery, and community gatherings often feature traditional games and storytelling. In Zimbabwe, Christmas is less about material gifts and more about celebrating togetherness, faith, and the joy of giving, making it a truly heartfelt and meaningful occasion. In Colombia, Christmas is a vibrant, family-focused celebration that kicks off with Dia de las Velitas, or the Day of Little Candles, on December 7th. Homes and streets are illuminated with candles and lanterns in honor of the Virgin Mary. The season continues with Novena de Aguinaldos, a 9-day prayer gathering filled with music, food, and fun. On Christmas Eve, families come together for a midnight feast, followed by the exchange of gifts. In Madagascar, Christmas is a vibrant and community-centered celebration, infused with joy, music, and heartfelt traditions. As a predominantly Christian country, Christmas holds deep religious significance, and the holiday begins with special church services on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. These services are lively and colorful, often featuring choirs, traditional Malagasy hymns, and dramatic reenactments of the Nativity story. A unique aspect of Christmas in Madagascar is the focus on togetherness and giving, especially within the community. Families exchange modest gifts, and it's common for people to share food and resources with those in need, reflecting the spirit of generosity that defines the season. The festive meal is a highlight of Christmas Day. Many families prepare traditional dishes like akoho si voanio, chicken and coconut milk, or roasted zebu, a type of cattle, served with rice and a variety of side dishes. Tropical fruits, such as lychees and mangoes, are also abundant during this time of year, and often feature on the Christmas table. Decorations in Madagascar are simple yet cheerful, with many families adorning their homes with lights, ribbons, and paper ornaments. Children look forward to receiving small gifts, often in the form of sweets or homemade toys. In Madagascar, Christmas is less about materialism and more about celebrating faith, family, and the bonds of community. It's a warm and heartfelt holiday that reflects the island's unique blend of culture, tradition, and hospitality. Poland's Christmas traditions are deeply rooted in spirituality and family. The main celebration takes place on Christmas Eve, with a dinner known as Wigilia. The meal begins with the breaking of the opłatek, a thin wafer symbolizing unity and forgiveness. Families share a vegetarian feast, featuring 12 dishes, one for each apostle. After dinner, it's time for midnight mass, or Pasterka, which marks the birth of Jesus. In Austria, Christmas is a time of charm, tradition, and a touch of magic, celebrated with festive markets, music, and unique customs that make the season truly special. The holiday spirit kicks off early with the famous Christmas markets, which pop up in towns and cities across the country. These markets offer everything from handmade ornaments and crafts to warm treats like Lebkuchen, gingerbread, and Glühwein, mulled wine, creating a cozy and festive atmosphere. A key figure in Austrian Christmas traditions is the Christkind, a childlike angel who is believed to bring gifts to children on Christmas Eve. Families gather around beautifully decorated Christmas trees, often lit with real candles, to exchange presents and enjoy a festive meal. The traditional Christmas Eve dinner may include roast goose, carp, or baked ham, accompanied by seasonal sides like red cabbage and dumplings. Austria is also home to the chilling yet fascinating Krampus, a horned creature from Alpine folklore who accompanies St. Nicholas. While St. Nicholas rewards well-behaved children with gifts on December 6th, Krampus serves as a warning for those who misbehave, adding a thrilling edge to the season's festivities. Music plays a central role in Austrian Christmas celebrations. The world-famous carol Silent Night was first performed in Austria in 1818 and remains a cornerstone of holiday music worldwide. Midnight Mass is another highlight, with candle-lit services often accompanied by choirs singing this timeless hymn. From the enchanting markets to the blend of heartwarming and thrilling traditions, Christmas in Austria captures the magic of the season like few other places. In Sweden, Christmas is all about light and warmth during the dark winter months. The season begins with St. Lucia's Day on December 13th, a celebration of light featuring processions of girls dressed in white robes with candles in their hair. Traditional foods like saffron buns and mulled wine are enjoyed throughout the season. On Christmas Eve, Swedes gather for a festive smörgås board, complete with herring, meatballs, and rice pudding. In Hawaii, Christmas is celebrated with a unique island twist, blending traditional holiday customs with Hawaiian culture and tropical vibes. Instead of a snow-covered sleigh, you'll find Santa arriving by outrigger canoe or even surfing to shore, often greeted by hula dancers and ukulele music. His red suit might even be swapped for an aloha shirt and shorts. Decorations in Hawaii often feature tropical flowers, like poinsettias and hibiscus, alongside twinkling lights wrapped around palm trees. Locals also incorporate Hawaiian symbols into their holiday decor, such as wreaths made from kukui nuts or male leaves. The Christmas feast is a highlight of the season, with traditional dishes like roast pig, fresh seafood, poi, mashed taro, and sweet treats like haupia, coconut pudding, served at outdoor luau's or family gatherings. A beloved tradition in Hawaii is singing Christmas carols in Hawaiian, including local favorites like Mele Kalikimaka, which translates to Merry Christmas. The holiday season in Hawaii is a joyful blend of mainland traditions and the island's laid-back, welcoming spirit, making it a truly unique way to celebrate Christmas in paradise. In South Africa, Christmas is a summer celebration filled with sunshine, outdoor festivities, and family gatherings. While the holiday retains many European influences due to colonial history, South Africans have made Christmas their own with a vibrant and warm twist. One of the highlights of the season is the carols by candlelight events, where communities come together to sing traditional Christmas songs under the starry summer sky. These gatherings are often accompanied by picnics and performances, creating a joyous and relaxed atmosphere. On Christmas Day, families typically attend church services in the morning, followed by a festive meal shared with loved ones. Instead of cozy indoor dinners, South Africans often enjoy their Christmas feast outdoors, with braais barbecues being a popular choice. Traditional dishes might include roast meats, turkey, or chicken, along with summer salads and sides. Sweet treats like malva pudding and milk tart are also favorites. A unique South African Christmas tradition involves decorating homes with indigenous flowers like proteas, bringing a burst of natural color to the celebrations. For many families, Christmas is also a time to reconnect with extended relatives, often traveling to rural villages to celebrate together. The festive season in South Africa is a blend of European customs and local flair, reflecting the country's diverse cultures and sunny summer spirit. It's a time of joy, family, and creating lasting memories under the warm December sun. Finally, let's journey to Venezuela, where Christmas is a lively, music-filled celebration. One of the most unique traditions takes place in Caracas, where locals roller skate to early morning mass during the week leading up to Christmas. Streets are even closed to traffic to accommodate the skaters. The season is filled with music, dancing, and delicious foods like halakas, a dish made of cornmeal dough filled with meat and wrapped in banana leaves. From fried chicken feasts in Japan to roller skating to church in Venezuela, and from Iceland's Yule Lads to South Africa's summer braais, Christmas is truly a celebration without boundaries. It's amazing how each culture brings its own flair to the holiday, blending unique traditions with the universal themes of love, generosity, and togetherness. Doesn't it make you wonder how your Christmas traditions compare to these around the world? Imagine dining on crispy fried chicken in Japan under dazzling illuminations, or skating through the streets of Caracas to the sound of church bells. Or perhaps you'd like the warmth of a South African Christmas barbecue under the summer sun. Wherever you are, these traditions remind us of one thing: that Christmas is a time to come together, whether through shared meals, community gatherings, or acts of kindness. So, where would you want to celebrate Christmas? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear which tradition intrigued or inspired you the most. If you've enjoyed this journey through Christmas around the world, don't forget to hit that like button, share the festive cheer, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories and traditions from across the globe. Thank you for joining us, and wherever you are this holiday season, may your days be merry, bright, and full of wonder. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time.